Welcome to Trello. Today I thought I would share a brief tutorial on how to utilize Trello as a visual project manager in your library or museum. Trello is the customizable Pinterest board for work collaborations where an organization can create boards, lists, and pins to organize and prioritize projects, which you can see here in this blue square. This is also considered a productivity platform because you can integrate applications that your team is already using directly onto your board. As you can see here, you see the icon for Google Drive, Dropbox, and even Evernote. Some well-known companies that use Trello are National Geographic, Google, Fender, Kickstarter, and I would encourage you to come to the website, which is just Trello.com, and click on this Find Out How button and look at how some of these companies use this program. Any individual can use Trello. It is, you can download it for free onto your desktop, your laptop, or your tablet, as well as your smartphone, free of charge. So today we are going to start by downloading our program for free. So we are going to continue with Google today, but I'm just going to pretend to create a new account as if I have not used this program before. So I put my email here. I'm going to hit continue. Then I'm going to put my name in here, and I'm going to create a brief password. We're going to hit sign up. This screen here that you see is going to be your home screen after you've logged in. So it says welcome to Trello, and this here is going to give you an opportunity to name your board. So we're going to name this board Social Media for John C. Hodges. Okay, and then we're going to hit the down arrow. Now, if you look to the right, what you're seeing here is basically an example of what your board will look like. So now it's going to say create structure with lists. So this is a collection of cards, which is similar to pins on Pinterest, like we talked about before. And this can be kind of a set of ideas, a group of tasks, or even a stage in a project. And so you'll add cards to these lists. So we'll start and we'll say Facebook, Twitter, and we're going to put one for policies. Now we can make cards for things we need to do or just get out of our head onto our to-do list. So, for example, on Facebook, we might want to write content for the upcoming week. For the week, we might want to select photos to post, and we might want to create an event for the page. Now it says that you can get into the details. So when you click on a card within the board, you can add just about any kind of information to it. You can add files, checklists, post comments, the list goes on. So we're going to start by adding a checklist. So I would say here, we need to decide how many days to post. And now we're ready to get started. So as you can see here on the right, it's kind of showing you can sort of click on different items. You can move them around. You can move them in between boards and in between cards. So now we're a pro and we're going to keep building our board. You can now see what your finished board looks like. So here you see that I've chosen orange as our background color, which is an option that you have here on your board. On your menu, you can change your background, you can search your cards, you can use stickers here, which are a lot of fun to customize things. You can see here the 4 main cards that we added. So you have policies, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Here you can see that I've chosen to add electronic resource use policy. In the description, I chose to place the link. And here in the activity center, you can see that I have been the one to make the changes. You can also see that you have many options to add to the card. You also can add power-ups, which are other apps, which you can see. I'll just do a quick scroll here so you can see some of the ones that you can add in. Of course, you probably recognize Google Drive, Maps, MailChimp, Evernote. So these are just a few of the power-ups that are available. I'll close out of this here. And of course, you can see your actions that you have. So you can move, you can copy, you can make a template, archive, and share your card. Here are just a couple of lists that I've created on these boards. They are here to kind of guide Facebook content as well as Twitter content and Instagram content. This here is the cover photo that I've added. You can do that for each of your boards to kind of bring them to life. Here you can see that I've created a Thanksgiving post, given the opportunity to create a description and also an attachment, which was, of course, the picture of my sweet puppy Louie. So this, of course, is what our board looks like. As you add things to the board, it expands and you can scroll up and down and look through it freely, just like you can on Pinterest. So I wanted to take the opportunity to show you a board that's full of actual posts that's being used. So this here is called the Ultimate Idea Board. It's ways to use Trellos in libraries. This is a public board and it actually has 74 members. So you can see that a lot of librarians have joined this board and are currently using it. So here, one of the things that I wanted to show you is that you can actually use color labels on your boards. And so here you can see some of the ones that they've given. And of course, it's color coordinated across your board, which is really nice for organizational purposes. They've used custom fields here to add the contributors. And of course, in the activity section, you can see who has added this card and any activity they've done. This is a great way a great template to use if you're going to use this kind of system for your library. I think it's a fantastic opportunity to give everybody one place to look when they are working on projects, starting their day, seeking help. So I think this is a really cool way, and I would encourage you to get on Trello and just look at some of the boards. I'll pull a couple more up here. This is another library board. It has 9+ members. They have a running list of wish list items. They have things that they have completed. They have some to-do lists. They have a board for their student librarians. And then here's just one more example. This is a social media marketing planner. And this, of course, is not a fully used board. This is just created as sort of a template, how you could possibly do something. So they've created post ideas, schedule posts, published posts. So it's just, again, a template to use, and you can Google these and you can find different ones to check out. And that would be my recommendation, to kind of find the specific way you would like to organize your board. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and I will close out today. Thanks so much for watching.